yeesh, doing all that is just takes so long. Alright. Got juice. Got a loud fan. And I have unfinished business with a piece of crap that should have been dead. I don't know how to explain the unbridled rage that I had 2 days ago when I was streaming and the electricity in my area, they said it had cut twice in a row. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a bit. Alright, sees it's stable. Proceed, alright, I'm gonna run the ones again. Nope, not happening. Didn't happen. Didn't even allow me to happen. You know, I forgot to do like one last thing. I'll probably do it during a cutscene. that'll probably be the best time to do it. I've been thinking about like how audio has been. Like I don't mind having it like a particular voices could be maybe leave it at 60. Yeah, like about there. You know, this could stay exactly where it is, and this as well. I know my voice is being like a little higher. Alright. Yes. Why do I have to talk to her twice? Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Cool. It's gonna eat... do I need elemental resistance for this? I don't really think so, but I'd rather not risk the fight. Knowing what I know now. Check stuff first before going. Okay, done with this. I think I should have fought Basil Geese at least for the talons, but that doesn't matter. Oop. Twice it had to happen. You know, it's fine if it happens once. It's weird if it happens twice. You don't want to know why it's weird if it happens twice, because when it happens twice, it's annoying. Because I tried doing this quest. I just wanted to get the quest done, and then that would have been it, and I would have been satisfied with that. But no, we have to do this and go through the cutscene. Bun you, Admiral.
The Seeker is here too.
Yes, I don't care. Come on, let's go. Come on, I want to fight. This is my only purpose. Come on. Yes.
It begins.
Yeah, got it. Okay, this scene is long enough for me to do this. Gotta like post this in like 2 last areas.
We shall return.
Thank you for the self promo. Pop, 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 pop. And then links. Alright, we're done. This is... Oh, done. Alright. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this part is just... It's supposed to be mesmerizing and all that, but you know what? I'm highly impatient now. It was cool the first time. Maybe we could do it again the second time. But you see, the third time, I swear, if something happens again, I'm gonna get pissed. There are no in between. Not for this. I refuse. Because, nah. Nah,
The sound
nada,
of this.
nada, not a single thing because there's no.
My friend, something is terribly
Like last time, that was just, hmm. The worst part too is that when I did get into the fight, it just like it. I was running hands, and then my friends were there, and then we were all, and you know, one was like sharing on the dragon, while the other one was sharing for me, and I was like, all right, we run the hands, run the ones, pop, pop, pop. I putting him down. I putting down the works. I slamming him in. I'm not even using clutch claw because this monster doesn't get affected by clutch claw if I remember correctly. It's like maybe two monsters. Well, no, Zora Magdaros is one that doesn't get affected by clutch claw because of it's Zora Magdaros. The final boss, no, because the final boss in in Iceborne
over countless years. The
was
Elder's bioenergy
kind of
created
made around the
this.
mechanic a little
Even I
bit.
never expected it to be so enormous.
So there was that. Wow.
It's too pure.
Yeah, I have no reactions this time. Usually I would just make some funny word dialogue, and as this cutscene goes, I'm annoyed. I quite literally contemplated the entire time. I was like, what the hell am I even gonna do? Because this stream was just supposed to go into Iceborne.
No!
That was it. But since I'm feeling a bit hot-headed today, I'm not going to kill only Iceborne monsters. I'm gonna put this in here.
I've got to stop it! All right. You got this? I'll get him back to safety while you keep our new friend here at bay. Don't let it leave the nest. And I mean do not! I'll be back with help. Just do what you gotta do!
Hey ho,
Oh no! This is awful!
you're not. Wait, no. Haha, you missed. Coming. Hey, I'm gonna have to get killed for this.
You can grab a transport at the hitching post there. Then you'll be able to reach the other side of the river.
Alright, okay. Nah. That? Nah. I'm not reloading the quest. But what I am gonna do is I see you. I see you. You killed me when I wasn't able to defend myself. Cause I got called away. I hate this so goddamn much. You know what? Nah. Level of disrespect. I was about to hold myself back. Nah, I got called away. That's actually more funny when you think about it. The only reason that monster was even able to kill me was because I'll call the weight. I only need like 2 in that. Alright. Nah. Nah. Alright. We run hands and none but hands. Where's my meat? We do not take that disrespect on light. I forgot where the frickin' thing is. This is a hitch post. Alright. Nah. If you think you're gonna run that on me when I had no choice, ho? You get your whole ass, you get your whole butt over here. Why your tail give white? Okay. Oh. Hehe. I'm trying to vault, please. Damn it. Wow. Any damage is some damage. I'm so missing. You know, I could have rolled out way better. I'm just impatient now, aren't I? Nah! We on that! Oh god. Oh! Oh, you thought! You know, I was actually supposed to set my thing like in between streams, so you know what? Okay, that one's kind of on me. I shouldn't have gone hit there. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, yeah, no, she would have EMT'd here. Yep, kind of figured. Come on, up, 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 up. Unexpected. This is going worse than the last time I did this. Wow. Okay. I think this was. Thought I would have planned that one, but apparently I went too early on the roll. Okay, so her. Yep, she got tired of that one. Then she's gonna slam to try and create a little bit. Okay, that is... She should be flying away now. Oh god. Oh no, that's her enraged dude. Disrespect. Come on. You ain't doing crap. Oh. Okay, that is the second arm broken. Alright. I ain't even buffed my Kinsec, and that's the worst part. Slinger ammo. Oh no, you tough for that? But we both know what's gonna happen. She can damage you with that, by the way. She can damage you with that. Like with the beam. Okay. I can't really capitalize on this because I'm getting burned alive. I'm making dumb mistakes. That would have been like big damage. That. Okay. Excuse me, in the living Shacklin Pock. Are we doing this now? 5 left. I've been using Glider Mantle that much. I've never seen a run like that. Turn your head. Okay. Targeting Shiva is interesting. Easy, sharpen. And 4. Damn. Okay. You know, I'm more surprised that I missed. Oh, right. Ah. She's not falling with that one. I haven't gone for the flying phase yet. Kinda better off. Oh, miss. Maybe not. Oh, no, Trace. Dang it! She could be flying phase. Nope, enraged state. How do you keep getting to next? Up, flying face. There it is. And I have... Oh, fear spots. There it is. That miss. How did I miss? Okay. This phase is kind of easy for the most part. One more hit and she's out of the sky. I don't really care for the flying phase. Okay, that looked like I actually rolled it in time. Alright. What the? Too bad for you, I'm too far away for your BS. Ho. I kind of wonder. Is it like programmed for like any object or? No, it's specifically designed for this. Oh God! I've never gone over that attack. Okay, alright. Enough. Oh, she landed. Okay, let's just make sure I have these in my back pocket whenever she... What are you doing? Okay, well this is a lesson for everybody, and including for me, to remember. That can hit up. I actually didn't remember the blast being that high, but you know what? I have to pay for the voucher. You see what I get out of that? I'm getting nothing. This is nothing. Like, you can't even use these because they're all used up. At that point, I just shouldn't need anything at that point. This is bullshit. It's like, oh hey, here's this cool ass mechanic. Oh hey, it doesn't work. What's that? I'm not gonna restock on like potions. I just want back my max out. That's literally it. I should just put these in my... I was not expecting this at all. Getting too intrigued by a monster that I quite literally put belt to ass the last time, by the way. Alright, I'm done playing around. You and your bullshit. Oh, I should probably move to that. Here? No. Okay. I hate my hitboxes. Oh, enraged but not super, so. Coming. Coming. This fight should not have really. That was okay, even I could tell that was just too early. You supercharged in the middle of that? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Defeated via bug, bitch. Okay, I didn't cut the tail, but I have no... I know that Safijiva equipment was like meta in base world, but... Now, the question kind of stands. Okay, that was worse than like the last... If you're wondering, it's unarchived. And when I mean unarchived, it was deleted off the face of this earth. I put belt to ass to this monster. I don't know. This past couple of days I've been sucking instead of hitting. It's been a really... really weird chain of events, but you know what? We're done. We are officially done. Whoa! No. Okay, so Safuji, this is okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna say the. I already kind of said it, didn't I? Right. Yeah. No, Safi's equipment, not Safi. Xeno's equipment is not really that all that. The problem with Base World was a lot of its meta was very. That's kind of cool. A lot of its meta was more or less built around you having a full set in something. So, alright, I'm gonna have to actually listen to this one. Give me a second.
Hey! Commander! He's awake!
What is it with you? All you ever do is sleep and fall off things. So how awesome were you down there?
Stop
Too
being
awesome?
annoying. Yes.
Well, good morning. Thanks to you, the Research Commission's work is complete. I sent a ship ahead to report back to the Guild. They'll relieve us just as soon as they confirm our findings. Everyone, I commend you all for your valiant efforts here. And now, let us celebrate! To banquet!
Cheers! Well, we did it. You know, after we crash landed here, I started to wonder if I made the right choice. But the new world was all the adventure I wanted and more. Oh, she made it. I'm just gonna say hi. Come on.
May I? If not for you, I might not be alive. Thank you. You have quite the eccentric group here. But all of them talented, unique.
It's a bit hard to kind of talk over the burning fan. Hi.
You all seem well in your own mind. When the time
See,
comes,
someone was able to catch my streams. It's a bit hard to kind of talk over the I forgot my audio. Oh, no, fine, for the most part. Okay, alright. This, that, and then this, and then I'm just gonna move this PS4 like halfway across like the whole thing, and you two knew each other. Alright.
Right. Maybe it used some sort of pheromone or something. Eventually, the land became rich with nutrients. A perfect home for tough monsters. The energy smorgasbord must be why the elders inhabit the recess. Huh, you know, we're lucky you stopped that thing. Would have been a disaster if it left its nest. Well then, 3 cheers for you.
No. I think you should keep it.
Listen up, everyone. We've received word from the Guild. The Guild commends you for your dedicated research
Pricks.
of the Elder.
Okay.
In light of your findings, we have confirmed the
I,
Monster is a new species of elder dragon.
you know, I'm
Official
tempted to
name
just
has
put a
been
cloth over it.
Xenojiva.
See if it'll muffle the sound.
This concludes
I don't
your
think it
duties
will.
with the Research Commission.
It's worth a
We
shot.
Thank you again for your service. You are free to return home at your discretion. However,
What do you mean, GG?
mission's presence in the new world still has potential to be of great benefit to the guild.
Who's
We
pricks?
would ask you to continue your work there if you are so willing. There you have it. If you
Hey,
decide to stay and
yeah,
take on new
yeah, that's,
missions, there are bound to be trials.
I've hit higher before, but you know,
You don't want that, do you?
it's a work in progress. Also, gotta stream more, so there's that. I am really hoping to God that like that fan is like, yes, yes, it's all a progress. The process to world domination.
Mission. Welcome to your new home.
Everybody wants to rule the world, right?
Better pack on some weight. This is gonna be hard work.
And that's base roll. Oh, cool. Can't skip. Yeah, this is kind of like the weird part about World. You can't skip any of this. Why? I really question it. No skip. I'm trying to. I'm pressing like every single button, dude. Hey pricks. This game just doesn't want me to skip at all. That's cool. Also, we're not done. We have like, how much more do I actually have left to do? It's like, technically I could go and touch the DLC as of right now, but I want to touch some event monsters that I didn't, that are a part of the base game. And also, no, you can't touch arc tempereds until like HR 100, so I don't think it's like, yeah, I can't actually tell. I would have to do like an insane level of grind. Let's just unpin this real quick. Remove that. It has been retracted because I've now remembered that we can't fight. We can't fight arc tempereds. They are specifically locked behind HR Hunter rank 100, which is probably, in this game, is probably one of the longest grinds compared to most Monster games. Because, of course, they made that the most tedious part of this game for some reason. Which is more funny because the MR grind is actually shorter if you do it in a very specific way. Now, Capcom, it's really nice that I could look at all of this, right? But you know, could we just get back to the game, please? This is cool. but I don't need to take the bathroom break. I did one before the stream, please. Thank you. Oh, you bastards. Now I can understand why most speedrunners don't speedrun this game. You can't skip. You just can't skip. This. Why? Why is this the one thing in the game you can't skip? Why? Okay, so while I'm having to wait on this for no reason, so for what's left in the base game, I am not touching Behemoth. First of all, if I even lock myself into fighting that bastard, it is quite literally going to take multiple days off of relearning muscle memory. And I've already been having... Yes, Bricks. This is the ending of the game. It is unskippable for no reason other than the developers really hating you. You can skip... This is funny. I own both Rise and World, which is this game. I own Rise. You can skip the cutscenes in Rise if you want. You can skip the cutscene. I have 4 Ultimate, 3 Ultimate, and also and Generations. And if I remember correctly, I don't think you can skip in 4 Ultimate that much. No, you can skip the end cutscene in 4 Ultimate. So, I'm trying to understand this. Why is it I can't skip the cutscene for this? This is too long. Cool. All these cool individuals, thank you for making this amazing game. But I would love to basically play the game, please. Please? No? No? We're doing this? Alright. Okay, well, as I was saying, so for what base world has to offer, I still have to kill a particular pickle. You'll see who the pickle is in a second because I'm doing him right after. I have to kill one more Elder Dragon because, yes, give it 15 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna feel like 15 minutes afterwards. This is why I wanted to end last stream on finishing this, but no, apparently an unknown entity had cut my current twice in a row. I don't even know what I did. Did I piss someone off? I don't remember spitting on anybody in the middle of the street. Like, damn. You know what? Yeah, so one Elder Dragon. That Elder Dragon in particular is purely just... It's considered a very difficult fight to do because of how fast she is. And I say she because I'm not joking. This is quite literally in canon a female Elder Dragon. And she is still considered one of the most disgusting versions. Yeah. So besides that, I don't think there's anything else because I'm not touching the Witcher content for several reasons. I have no reason to touch the Witcher content. I have no reason to touch the Final Fantasy 1. If I'm gonna touch that, it would probably be after when I hit MR HR 100. She's considered... Okay, this is where it gets 50-50 in the community. She is considered one of the worst monsters to fight in this game. Because you can't properly fight her. She's a fun hunt, don't get me wrong. But the reason why she's considered really bad... Pricks, you can't fix her. If you think you will fix her, You can't. Don't. I don't even blame people for leaving on this one. She basically is able to do like multiple different attacks without any recourse. There's also the fact that her one mechanic is considered one of the most disgusting in the game, and it's her flame aura. If you do not run specifically Dragon Steel or beat her head into submission, she will basically burn you to death with her supernova. And there's no way to outlive it. Well, no, correction. There is a way to outlive it. It's just not worth it. She has a DPS, unlike most of the other Elder Dragons, where the DPS checks can still be like somewhat passed by avoiding it or keeping distance. Her own is basically the entire arena. So any giving area, she is just able to create an entire cone that fills up an entire spot. And if the arena happens to be small, she'll be able to kill you even as you leave the arena. She's considered one of the most disgusting monsters in this game. I'm still 50-50 on her. I did fight her with Longsword, but I never fought her with Insect. She is still a weird monster for me to categorize because she's not. Because I understand what they were trying to go with, but it doesn't make sense that they only applied it to one monster. Because she, for some reason, is the only one that has this. And it's also because none of the animations in the game are actually fast enough. So you can't stick on an animation. You can't do anything. If you do one attack, she's going to do 5. So you basically have to be more patient with her than any other monster in the game, which most people have, which are fine with.
Here. I knew it was only a matter of time. You ready to shake things up? The new world
Cool.
awaits. Let's get hunting.
Yeah, she's disgusting. So I'm doing Pickle first. Also, MR are uncapped. So that one leaves to Streamstones are useless. I'm telling you that right now. Streamstones are useless in base game. They don't cross over. You can't even translate them into the next game's end game. Okay, man. Right, Streamstones. I'd actually have to show this for a second. So, I can't use it. I can't use it. Okay. Alright. Do I have to talk to somebody? No. That ain't my mill. Okay. Alright, man. Okay. Well, you can do you on that one. I ain't gonna stop you. Hey, this is did I show this? Right, I did. It just didn't save it last time. Yeah, this is Xeno'jiiva's equipment. Xeno'jiiva's equipment was considered powerful. Here's the problem. So, Flinch Fury is cool. Proper Long is alright. This is alright. This is also alright. This is also alright. Here's the problem. When I get to the beta set, which is supposed to be like the meta set, this is the only good one. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. This is also trash. Flinch Fury is not useful in most cases because what it does is basically prevents knockbacks and other reactions to small damage. Now, the problem with Flinch Fury is what it says. Prevents knockbacks, stripping is reduced as to a knockback, and increases some Kinsec extract effects. That is kind of where I get very weirded out because I've never tested it, and that's the problem. These are the final versions. I have to go and fight these guys. I'll get them. I'll get the hard bones from Double Joe, and then I'll just go and search for like a Nova Crystal or a Fire Cell. It depends, because if I went for the Blast Rod, but then again, I could get this one up since this one uses that instead of this. Most people have like their own preferences when it comes to like which ones they prefer using. The meta for most people is going to be these two, since again, in and out is like, I am not gonna grind for flinch free, man. That is like one thing I'm like most definitely not touching. But we do have like a new weapon that I can't craft. Yeah, because this is fine. It's alright for the most part. It just this, and then to upgrade it, and then to get to this, and then if I go to upgrades, it really isn't worth it in any way, shape, or form. Let's go down here real quick. So that's why the Wyvern Gem, and then to get to this 15%, it does have higher attack than my current weapon. That is true. That is a very, very big thing. Most weapons would have higher attack, except this. This is Kieran's weapon. But Volhazok has a weapon, but it doesn't really change that much. If I remember correctly, they never gave Volhazok a unique weapon. Some weapons have it. Inseclave is not one of them. Ratlos has a unique tree line, which is this. Actually, get damn it. Here it is. Yeah, I actually do like Ratlos's weapon a lot, and is on my list. So it was one of the things I was actually supposed to grind off stream. I'll have to do that like a different time. I'll probably do it like later today. I don't really expect the stream to be like overly long, because if I'm free tomorrow, I'll just do out the rest I want to do. But today we're not gonna do the DLC. I want to touch mostly extra monsters that I can do, and I just need to remember which ones it is. Yeah, it's good. Here's the problem with World. Most of the weapons in World are just the monster materials slapped on it. Me and several other people had an issue with it at the time, because if not every weapon needs every monster material, why did I come up with it? Not every material needs every monster. Like, every weapon doesn't need every monster's like type in the game. Insectlave is one of the weird ones, because a lot of Insectlave weapons look cool if you've played the old games, but some of them in this game they never brought it over, which had to do with the engine. And then there was Rise. Rise came out, and then it gave us unique weapons. So most of the weapons in Rise were unique, save for like maybe, I think it was Tobi Kadachi's weapon, because they still haven't figured out how to do a design for him at all. Besides that, I think there wasn't really much else, but I have to do my checks first. Yes, this. Okay, so first Wyvern ritual. So these, it's basically farming the base game. No, you don't really technically need to do it. It just exists. Also, don't do this, please, for the love of God. If you have any bit of sanity left to you, don't do those. You're better off just playing the game and getting decorations that way. Especially if you're doing Iceborne, you're gonna get decorations normal anyway. Right, these. So, the monster. These are monsters that we're not gonna fight. So this one is from the Witcher DLC quests, and this is also from the Final Fantasy crossover. This is the monster we're gonna fight. We're not fighting Koltorod. No. So the pickle, the hoe, and that's about it. I have like 1 gold Wyverian ticket and I'm not wasting it. But we're not doing that. She initiates the quests with Final Fantasy. They don't. Lunastra, these guys will initiate the DLC. And I forgot what these guys do. But the Huntsman will initiate the quest. Oh right, these guys will initiate the quest with the Witcher, and the Huntsman will initiate the quest with Lunastra, since it is tied to him. Lunastra gives you one of the best mantles in the game, so I have to do it regardless. These guys initiate the quest with Devil Joe, and it is better that I actually deal with him now. The pickle must be stopped.
Okay. Give it everything you've got.
This was not. Kind of thinking about it, I really just don't want to do much else. Also, yeah. So the world leader, Devil Joe, blah 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 blah, black exclamation mark, done. So we talked to them, done. I think one of these triggers a cutscene. We haven't even started throwing hands yet. Blazing Sun, so that's his quest. This one, I believe is supposed to tell. No, it doesn't tell you. Steel Shore. And then this one. Good. No. There's no reason. I'm not even gonna bother talking to her. Right. So, the first one we're dealing with. And it is in special assignment. No, it is not. Wait, then, how am I doing this? Oh, right. So, if I remember correctly, to trigger it, I need to actually start an expedition. There's also another monster you could find by also triggering an expedition. Here's the problem. I kind of don't want to deal with her yet. And that is the golden dragon herself, Koltorod. She's a fun... Okay, she's a miserable fight if you're playing in high rank, but... in base world. But she's a fun fight if you're playing in master rank. To me, she's a fun fight. I don't think there's really... I can't fight her, and there's no reason to fight her. Because if I fight her in the base game, I'm not gonna get anything out of it. And I can only fight her in the DLC because that's where I'm actually gonna get much mileage out of her. Because, fun fact, Insectclave's best weapons in the game are from Culved. So if you want really good weapon options, you have to use her. You have no choice. It's not even really an option. I have to go over here. You have to find. You have to go to a very specific spot to trigger him. So we're just gonna go over here. I didn't eat because it will trigger the hunt, and then you could go back to prepare and then fight him. But I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna. I want hands and nothing but hands. There is nothing in between but hands. Okay, come here. This. Cool. Also, I'm not doing any of the specific quests on screen. I'll set up some of them, but most of them is very boring as like egg quests and things like that. I could do that like a little bit of them like this stream, but finishing it not really. But it's not really much of a reason outside of that. Besides that, there's not really much else for me to do. There's really not. And since I'm not really keen on starting the DLC like right now, since if I start the DLC, certain things are going to be out of place, and I'd rather deal with particular monsters. Behemoth is not going to be one of them because of how Behemoth was designed to function. What the? Okay, well, you're definitely not supposed to be here. You guys fight with me. Okay. You know, I should probably just recheck the tutorial. If I actually remember where it is. Yay. Play guide, view tutorials. Supposed to be at the end. Right, double show. In every higher rank locale, you may find. Oh. Wait a minute, but I researched the crap out of this, man. Alright, I guess we're doing this again. Apparently me finding all of his crap beforehand, the game said nah. It counted too, so which means I just have to find one track. Where that track might be, I don't know. It's definitely not spawning in the middle there, but I know where one would spawn, and it's very close to Culve's one. Could you guys leave me alone? Thank you. It's supposed to be like one around here. Jagras. Supposed to have one around here. It's supposed to have like a chip too. Skid marks. Nothing. Alright. Yep, you go. You know what, let's see natural selection at its course. Yeah, you gobble that thing, boy. You eat 'em up. Yeah, you swallow them whole. Yeah, so that's what he does. He had more mechanics to his fight. If he eats something, he can spit them like right at you. Yes, he spits guts in your face. It sounds as disgusting as it should be, but he uses it as a weapon. So you have to be impressed. On top there's going to be Culture. It's somewhere around here, Culture. I just saw it. Purple. Yep, that's Culve stuff. I am not taking that up. Because that's going to initiate like a whole long stupid quest with Culve. I could step out of it, but I'd rather not deal with the cutscene. Ah! No, that's one skeptical. Where? You bastard. You're gonna make me like run across this entire stupid place just to find like one ship, dude. Bane. this is how it's gonna be. Huh. They're gonna let me run. Okay, that has to be his. Nope, that's good. That's Kobayachi's. I think you could actually run him. Not like I really want to right now. Kind of focusing on other things. Also, yeah, those ones are for like tempered monsters. Problem with tempered monsters, you can't run the ones with the. Okay, alright, you ugly. No. No. Get blinded. Where is a chip tooth in this god-forsaken forest? He doesn't even, his dropping and crap doesn't even spawn in most areas. It spawns specifically here. It's specific to. Okay, that one is just a Toby. I think it's a Puki Puki one. Should be a Puki Puki mucus. Yeah. How did I know? I don't know. I probably played this game a little bit too much back then. You know, what's the worst part too is I believe I have enough research for him. Just now. Where is he? He's supposed to be somewhere here. Here it is. Yeah, here he is. I already have him maxed out. Okay, alright. You know what? I'm just gonna do a run around. Just gonna find whatever. And Junad can't even fight him because he's a level 3 Fred. Which is still stupid to me. They use those to basically get the tempered classes, which is kind of the whole design and everything with them. This one, some of them would be reckless. Oh crap. Okay, alright. Let me just back out, return, see if it tells me, and if it doesn't, then we're gonna have an issue. We're gonna have to throw hands. Oh god, my back. Okay. Thank you, Shiba, even though this is practically useless. Will it tell new optional quests is available? Cool. It should be maxed out. I just have to talk to him. And if he doesn't give me the quest after that, I'm gonna throw hands. Don't know where that gas came from. Just hopefully. Is either that or I just go and fight Teosh. Do the Teosh request line. Because it's only 2 monsters I have to do. I really was hoping to kind of have like a longer stream, but I was like thinking about it, like I don't really like playing this game like too late at night. Well, streaming the game too late at night because I be loud. Hey, buddy, old pal. Reveal him. Reveal the pickle. He's not revealing the pickle. He refuses to reveal the pickle in my presence. Preposterous. Why have you denied me the pickle, good sir? I've done your research. I've did your time. And you deny me the pickle. Mind you, the tutorial quite literally tells you. Right here. Not him. Right here. In every high rank locale, you may run into the beast itself. Here's the fun part. He doesn't actually. You can actually run into him, but he didn't spawn here. He did 100% spawn in the rut. Okay. Yeah, nah. He spawned in one of these two areas. You know what I'm gonna do? We'll run the hands. You know why we're gonna run the hands? Because I ain't taking this. I'm not taking this disrespectful run around of this giant ass pickle. I am not taking it. Also, you will get to see why I'm calling him a pickle. You'll see why I call him the pickle. The community calls him a pickle for a reason. He is the pickle monster. He is what we call the Beetlejuice before Beetlejuice. He's also funner than Beetlejuice. If you're wondering who Beetlejuice is, it's the F-150. 15. The bomber. Yeah. I don't like him that much in this game. Like, you have to be patient with it, but it's kind of like you sit there and do nothing. Because if you do something, then he's gonna ruin your day. Now, if I run into him, I am going to just kill him. Why is... Frix, I don't think you can eat this pickle. This pickle is a different breed of pickles. There's only like a couple areas this marks a spawn in, and it's not over there. One of his marks can spawn right down here. You know what? Are we done? Yes. What's this? Old skill. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because I feel like Kulturot was basically blocking him from actually spawning in his marks. Now, if he is on this map, I'm just gonna fight him. He doesn't get to leave. We are fighting him. Am I gonna get extra HP is the question. I'm gonna remove for pickles. Which is funny because I've never ate pickles in my life. Nope, nope, that's a lie. I've ate pickles before. I just never eat them consistently. Where? There's like 2 other monsters here on this map. 2. You could spawn there. You could also spawn back here. It's very, very rare that any monster wouldn't spawn here. Please, just give him to me. Let me touch him. Let me breathe his presence. Set me free so I may fight him for one day. Tonight, because I'm actually very bloody tired. Please. I wish upon a star, and the star begs ye for a fight. Gosh, dang it. Oh. Wait. Is this us? I think it was. Weird. Alright! Black Mama Jumba. She's not base. No, she is base game. Huh. I kind of forgot her existence. I don't know if that speaks more for the monster or speaks more for me. But yeah, this is yeah, that's not normal, by the way. So who wants to go free? Yeah, so who wants to go and see what the okay. A very, very darker monster that if I can actually find her is the question. Because she doesn't actually have, I don't think she's supposed to have a quest. She's supposed to just appear. As far as I can remember. Which is really saying a lot. No, no. Nope. This one, two. Alright. Okay, that is 2 of them. What? No, no, come back here, come back here. No, it's Ration. Why didn't I have enough marks for Ration? Okay, well, it's not Ration I'm looking for. Okay, if Ration's hanging out here, then I'm gonna have to head back out. I honestly don't remember. It's also just more annoying that oh, there she is. There's the monstrosity herself. And yes, I mean her, which is funny actually. All Diabloses are male. This is Black Diablos. Ain't she beautiful? I'm leaving before I have to run once. It's not that I can't. It's that I don't really give a shit right now. Leave me alone. Because if I have to kill you, I'll do it on base health. Yeah, that's Black Diablos. Black Diablos is a female Diablos. And yes, canonically, every single Diablos, Black Diablos that you see is female. Every male Diablos is the regular ones. I wish I was joking. I am not. If you can see my face right now, I'm being completely and utterly sincere. I'm not joking when I say this. That son of a gun does not care. Also, no. Yeah. I'm not joking when I say this. That Diablos is female. Really weird, but female Diabloses or Black Diablos is a lot more aggressive than the base counterpart. They are much more hostile, aggressive, and they're horny all the goddamn time. Meaning, if they see you in their territory, they will kill you. This is actually funny compared to a regular Diablos, which regular Diabloses are technically territorial, but they're actually more peaceful. The Black Diablos does not care. If you are within her distance, you can be 500 meters away from her. If she can see you, they will kill you. Nope. Actually, no. That it's funny you say that. There is actually a white version of the Diablos family. I didn't say that with a D, by the way. There is a different there. Okay, this one is before Diablos became a thing. Monoblos, if I remember saying that correctly. Monoblos is kind of basically Black Diablos, but even not Black Diablos, but regular Diablos, but more docile. They're not aggressive, but they were at some point. What the hell are you doing? Oh. Okay. So... Ah! The pickle! Hey, pickle boy! Oh, you're so goddamn beautiful! No, oh god, I can't run the ones with you yet. I have to go back. This is BS. Okay, we just needed to spot him, that was it. So, yeah, White Monoblos is his name. No, they are not gender specific. That version is just not gender specific at all. But they are also on the brink of extinction. Yeah. Monoblos is docile, but they were hunted a lot due to the fact that there were so much of them. There were also, before the discovery of Diablos, very, very aggressive in terms of different things. Snow. Why in the hell do you say snow? Yeah, Monoblos is also a herbivore like Diablos. White snow. Okay. Alright, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. I'm not capturing monsters. That's not happening. I'm not talking to you, so you can sit your cute butt right there. Yeah, you guys. Guys gonna... Okay? You guys making this thing like a big thing. Just give me the quest and I'll kill it. Alright, so now we have the special assignment for the food chain denominator. I said that so wrong. Also, yeah, these are specifically Arc-Tempereds. These two are Arc-Tempereds. The Greatest Dragris and, yeah, and Lavoisiot. I don't know why Lavoisiot is an Arc-Tempered. I don't know why they did that to him. This one is just a tempered. Also, to what you may believe, no, back to the beginning. This one, it doesn't show it, but it's an Arc-Tempered. They just don't tell you at all, but this is one of the best ways of getting like base game decorations. Which one are the Arc-Tempereds? Right. So Undyne Alpenglow cannot do solo. You can, no, you can't do it solo. It's almost damn near impossible. This one, you most definitely cannot do this solo. This is probably one of the hardest ones to do solo, just because of how they designed it. This is Arc-Tempered. They actually lowered down the requirements because they actually had to reach HR 100 in order to fight them. They lowered them so you could fight them a little earlier. Arc-Tempered, 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 Arc-Tempered. Hardest ones out of all of these would be the Kirin Arc-Tempered. Because it could one-tap you, it could one-shot you in the face. Valhazak was a joke. No, Kushala was also a joke. This man is a menace to society. I swear to God, I am not even joking. Okay, this... Where is he? Where is he? Where is this piece of crap? Heralds of the... Yeah, Heralds of Destruction Cry. Cool ass quest name. Trash fight. and it's one reason. This man, for some weird reason, this is Nergigante, by the way, the spiked monster that I had a hard time breaking his parts on, because I wasn't using an elemental weapon, which Encyclave is very prominent in using. Regardless, there's a reason why this man is probably the most hated monster and Arc Temper to fight. If you could have speedrun him back then, you were goated. But doing his fight was basically dumb. The fight itself wasn't really overly hard until you take in one move. He has the ability to jump attack you, right, on the spot. So he would jump up in the air and then slam down with his claws. Here's the problem. If you tried fighting him, he will straight up smack you. And then he will do it again. And then again. And then again. Now here's the weird part. He will just do this without a care in the world. It did not matter if you were fighting him straight. It did not matter if you were doing anything. He will just randomly do it in the middle of an attack string. And I still hate him for it. But you know what? Let's dilute our tastes with some good old Devil Joe. Now, because I didn't fight any Arc Tempers, I don't have access to the Arc Tempered upgrade tree. But I don't care so much, and I will say this right now as to why. Even though the requirements got lowered, the grind for stream stones to upgrade your weapons past a particular point was what I considered one of the most weirdest things that people were so hyped about back then. Which I still consider one of the weirdest things for people to still be hyped about. No, but you know what? You know, everybody kind of has their own thing, and I'm not going to judge them on that. I'm just going to silently judge them in the background for their own decisions of hyping that crap up. And that is because unlike the other monsters in the game, base game Arc Tempereds kind of required you to do them. It wasn't a choice. It basically wasn't even a choice. You had to fight them, regardless. Yeah, where is my my girl? What the? Don't tell me she's actually that stupid. Don't tell me she's actually that stupid. Girl, you literally saw a big pickle.
I wish you were here to see this.
Oh yeah, we never get any lore on her. If they even put her in the base game, in Wilds, I'll actually be a little, let's do a little gathering. Probably fine. Oh, I got a, damn. Didn't actually expect that, but you know what? Cool. Just do that.
Wow. Now this is a mushroom.
Girl, the hell are you talking about mushrooms for? Your laugh is in danger.
Hunting for food always puts my heart at ease. If
I'm a.
take a bite.
I'm gonna have to smack you. Also, let me just audio. Crap. Let me just raise up my audio real quick so I can actually. Nope, too high. Right here. Cool. Wait a second. Okay. Right, this thing got destroyed. Handler, I swear to God. The hell do you mean? Oh, your ass is in danger. Woman, you literally saw it. Okay. What? What the fuck? Hey, Debbie boy! You giant ass pickle!
It's gonna eat me!
It's not gonna eat you! Okay, aerial combat is a no-go. I should have just rolled in the end. Did he debuff me? How? Oh. Yeah, that's easy for you bastards to see. Okay, buddy. Alright. He defense down me, by the way. You can only get rid of that by his... Yeah. Oh.
Hey, partner!
Is it actually showing? I don't actually remember this. The fact that I miss is
Hey, partner!
not really my intention. Girl, you can come off him. It ain't that deep. Okay, alright, that... Don't question how I frame that. It... what? It's a respectful hitbox, I swear. You know, one of the best ways to knock him down, and I could do it right now, but I really don't want to. Not, this is being so generous. How about, oh, he's in rage. I kind of forgot. Did he in rage? Yes. Hit the wall, the bastard. That should count. There. Yes, if you had to do it naturally, it takes longer, but you can just basically do that. I... Cute. No. Let's kill him. Ow. Jaggers, I ain't running the feed with you. It's a short cutscene, man. It's a really short cutscene. It's not that deep. Alright. Now pick on somebody with a knife. Should have held him that one. Alright, buddy. This is not gonna be like a long stream anyway. See you later, Ethan. "12-hour stream is tomorrow, not tonight. I'm way too overly drained to actually just do that. Only doing like two quest lines. Next stream is just gonna be busting through Iceborne, which I need to actually set up, and that's the worst part. Oh. Man, he is, he's really taking a beating. Also, Devil weapons are, in fact, unique. That actually puts a smile on my face, saying that they did not disrespect the pickle, but the pickle has an arc tempered. He's not classified as an arc tempered, by the way. He's classified as a dang it, I missed that. My gift, it was taken. Shiva, what did you do there? Oh god, that was late. Nah, we disrespect the pickle. I was bold for that. Oh. Yeah, he was kind of skilled for Elder Dragon damage. No, 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 no! Fuck! Shibo. God damn it, man. You had one job. Distract him away from me, not into me. Then again, I'm playing more reckless. We could do this like half health, and I'm not gonna put over the camp. I'm really not wanting to touch camp. I don't want to touch camp. Back-to-back kills is not what I was expecting tonight, but you know what? Fun it. I'm a bit too tired to care. And if I really do feel like running back the ones with him, I'm being disrespectful. I'm just probably gonna do like one extra run just to prove my dominance. But that is sharpen my weapon though. Eh. Thought you could have slammed that one. What? That really didn't feel like that would have hit me. Nope. And this is why we trust in bugs. Ow. Technically... I didn't know you can aerial evade that, but okay. I actually didn't know you could time the aerial move to avoid that. I genuinely didn't think that you could, but you know what? Alright! I forgot I was a mechanic with him. That goes really far. Gammon. Alright, you're not savage. That actually felt really cheap, based on his hitbox. Oh right, that actually goes up into the air high enough. But I actually thought about that. Also, that can go through walls if it decides to on any point in time. Why am I starting to feel like my bug isn't really... Yeah, he gets hunger a lot, so... He's basically just running away. What? What? Apparently, my thing decided to run the hands. insect we trust. This is why people love Jump Master. That felt off, but you know what? Forget it. Oh, God. I forgot he can do that. That was a sheep. Alright. Alright, because it shoots us like in. The fact I didn't get hit. Nope, I'm hit by that. Yep, I saw that. He limps away like a bitch. Okay. Technically, he's been putting belt to ass on me this entire time, so I can't really talk too much shit. I still find that like really weird. You can't do that like as soon as like, okay, think about this. You do this. You would think, no, you have to do the animation. What if you do stand out? Nope, you have to finish. You can't do it immediately, apparently. This is still really weird to me, but you know what? Kotorola. Alright. Okay, buddy. Oh. The pickle beckons. Forehead! In a small space like this, only the most legendary of battles can be proceeded. I missed. I actually was. Oh, wait, they changed it in this game? That is still... That's actually bullshit, no matter how you look at it. Okay. And this is why people really hate the random tail sweep. That is right there, the example why people do not like the tail sweep attack. Fudge! He's like, I'ma twirl myself this way, I'ma twirl myself that way. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from that. That was... welcome to Monster, where there's only dumb deaths that can actually be outside of your control sometimes if you're me, actually. That actually happens to me sometimes. I still don't like... I really still don't like how they just do that, man. You just find a monster and then out of nowhere the monster starts strolling around. And I'm trying not to use the clutch claw because usually my opening is clutch claw, slam into wall. They're almost dead. Beep, beep, beep. They're dead. And he enrages anyway, so basically smacking his face doesn't make a difference. But you know what? He just had to hit me with that. But I have a better option. It's called into the wall. came back to run the ones one last time. Immediately just grapples on and shoots them into the wall. I will never. The feeling of just doing that every single time is just always funny to me. Also, I did not upgrade my talismans at all. I have the money. I have the money to kind of balance them out, but nah. So one last quest line I'm gonna do, and then after that, that is it for the night, because tomorrow I will just stream around 11. And also I'm tired. I don't know why I'm drained today. I've been drained for like the last couple days for like no reason. So I gotta do my stuff. Just don't have like most extra energy afterwards, like other stuff. But that's fine. We'll live. I didn't actually expect them to grab all this. Searcher. That's bleed resistance. Okay. Oh yeah, Mountain Plunder is Iceborne stuff. But we're not in Iceborne. But it doesn't matter. Because Mountain Plunder is basically he latches onto a monster. I believe he can actually shred their defenses. Like he can wound them. And yeah, that'll be nice. Bricks, that'll be really nice. Like it's not even died yet and I'm already yawning. Why?
The field team's gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
Man, I don't give a lug. Could be going and find Bigfoot for all I care. I still don't care enough. Also, I need to actually do this quest line. I won't do the Kirin quest, obviously, but I think it would be better if I fight Kirin in master rank than low rank. High rank and low rank Kirin is just not interesting at all. Right, I was going up here to go and check out his equipment. So he's supposed to have an insect glaive. I remember specifically having an insect glaive. If he doesn't, then I've remembered it wrong. But he's supposed to have a craftable insect glaive. Badwing, here it is. Really, really crap, right? But it has one of the strongest attacks you can have in the game. It is basically a really good weapon. I would probably grind for it off screen to lessen how much, but his armor is also interesting. Here it is. It is a rarity 7, but it gives you handicraft. Yeah. It's not supposed to have a set bonus, but it's how it looks. This is basically how his armor set looked in the previous game. But if we're looking at this, you don't get the handicraft unless you use the alpha sets. Which, you know, if you're like most people, you would be running, I don't know, like yeesh. You'll be running like high rank equipment mostly. The one thing I did forget to craft out was this, not that. Oh, I do have a Basil Geese Talon. Okay, well, don't mind if I do. Just plump this over here. Go to SB. Yeah, I kind of remembered it was Basil Geese. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Now you can run a power talon and a regular one, and it should give you like a boost in your your attacks and stuff like that. It's supposed to give you like base raw attack. Mostly. Mostly. Woo. But for Lunatra's quest line is the Unity Ultra quest, and this is the Eh? 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 I yeah, I could just buy it here, I guess. I I misclicked. I didn't actually expect myself to do that, but you know what? It happens.
Oh, hello.
Trying not to yawn as much. If the Lunatia crosses anything, if the Devil Jewel crosses anything to go by, I am washed. Very washed. We take these. I'll show this again. Yeah. She's awake. Eh? Okay, well, I have to wait. Okay, well, I have to open the door for like one. I'll be right back. The quest will load up. By the time the quest loads up, I'll be. By the time of 1 minute, I'll be back. Alright, okay, I'm back. Oh, good. Yeesh. Alright. I'm not taking any more disrespect from any more monsters. Not tonight. I refuse. Josh should be damned. We run the ones. I don't think I restocked, but it does not matter. I'm not getting hit. I refuse. If I do get hit, it's a small error in my judgment. Just now, give me like a small second. Alright, okay. Okay, now we're done. Okay, well, cool. Ain't standing no more, we running hands. Where are you, toasty boy? Toaster? I know where you are. Well, I have an idea where you are. But we're taking the longer way around because, of course. You have to kill him to get access to her, or at this somewhere on that. I don't remember. But which one is the quickest way? This way. I don't think he spawns on left side. I think he spawns more into the right side. Eesh. Okay. And this is still not here. Are you kidding me? Okay, to explain, this is supposed to be like a wire bug, not a wire bug, like a latch bug or something that you could like grapple on, like right there. But apparently the rules said no. Hey, buddy! See his majestic self sitting down like a lion and... Well, it ain't gonna be peaceful after when I'm done with him. Where's my... Brother, you're still sealed. Come on. Okay, painful, but we take those. I still am not understanding some of these boxes. Yeah, that's Mountain Plunder. I don't remember. Oh god, that is close. And okay, we're being stunned, and Shiva's nowhere close by. He's gonna tail swipe me? Oh no. Should have like enough. Oh, you just had to roar. That is still close. Yeah, this is kind of... Alright. Gotta lock in. Nah, I'm not doing... Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't care about the continue. Well, you don't really take fire damage on him. Oh, I kinda need to break his face to lessen his horn effect. Come on. On the ground. I'm not taking any more disrespect for tonight. I'm very much not in the mood, and I need you dead. No, no running. I know what you're gonna do. Don't know what that move was going to do. Good. I don't remember what a honey patch is. Oh, he went under. I still have some stone. What I'll probably do is I'll smack him into a wall and then, mind you, I could use like better ways to fight him, but man, I'm not doing that. If he wants to get disrespectful, I'm gladly gonna get disrespectful with him. I kinda need him a little more. Oh, he flipped bodies. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is why a lot of people just don't like the Clutch Glove. Specifically. And that's why I don't particularly like when he does that. That is close. When he starts moving like that. Yes, if you hit that, he will one-shot you, but because he could kind of move out of the... People kind of consider it like a really easy attack to avoid. Just off by like a little bit. Alright, okay. I thought I would have hit, but nah. Could have rolled that, but it could be smoother in my opinion. What I could do. Sling a torch. Stamina is a little bit more useful. The only problem, I don't remember which effect gives you both, if I remember correctly. Because that's gonna be important for like master rank. Because master rank, I kind of need both buffs to be up at the same time, especially since like stamina increases as the consect goes. So there's that. I forgot he could do that. Okay. You're just making me waste my potions now. Alright, he's making me go psych a little bit too much. Technically you can knock him out of that, but the problem is I don't actually have enough the damage to actually. And also, yeah, that attack, as long as it's moving, it just counts. But he's almost dead. Yes, it's a very dumb thing. Is anybody like it? Not really, but you know what? It would be funny if I could wall slam him. Technically where he's going, I am going to just wall slam him. But this weapon is gonna get me somewhat through mostly base game. Once I get to like master rank, like oh, equipment is gonna be very nice. Most of it is going to be in white for the most part. Yep, sleeps in the exact same place where I expected. Alright, so I should probably be running something else other than Glider Mantle. At least Health Booster would be useful, but alright. Okay. Hello! Mr. Ball says hi. Too early. Gonna know. Alright, buddy. Had tenderize. That's good. Ow! Right, I compensated for like... He's gonna, yep, jump and then do it. Well, that's him down a level. It wasn't really a particularly hard hunt, but he's also kind of one of the easiest. With him dead though, I should be able to do more stuff. Also, if you want to, like, if I want a piece of a set, which is really good, by the way, it will take way too long. First of all, pieces that I would need is, like, I already have to switch, like, most of this equipment as it is, because the equipment I'm running now, mind you, I'm still running Dover School, this is not. So this is the one piece holding me back. But everything else is, like, somewhat fine for the most part. Also, yes, this is not joking when I say this. When you beat the game, you automatically get access to the extra slot that you're supposed to get when you go into Iceborne. I'm not gonna use it. I don't actually have a reason to, but you know, it exists. It's there. But we got some good rewards out of it. Crisis and that. I'll probably look into seeing what armor sets I can make. That's my first silver crown? Huh. Alright, well. Better him than someone else. Alright.
Field teams gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an
I have to talk to
expedition in the
him.
forest.
Come here. I'm walking into it because I'm not looking at my gosh darn screen. I'm like looking down.
Good work. You know,
Yes. Okay. The smithy. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, okay, I don't know why I have to talk to him for this, but cool.
Incredible. Stay tough.
What? Pandora's Arena? What? There's a thing about the cornered whatever. Oh, right. That's, I think that's the HR unlock me. I don't remember. Let's just see if I could craft this armor. Or at least one piece. I don't mind. Oh, the one with the weakness exploit. Which one are we replacing with? Oh, right, that way. Yeah, now give me that weakness exploit. Blah. We do not mind. Not here. Stamina surge for the chest, please. Already I'm not using most of like the armor set as it is. Cause I kind of like tier crafting on it a little bit because the 3-piece are Odegaran. I could just run the 2-piece and it'll be fine. But if I could slowly like switch this out over time, because your legs are fine with the stamina surge, it's just, ugh. Nerdy's a whole different case because to get hasten, can I only craft one? I'm kind of looking at this 4 carapace 5. 4 carapace 5. So it will be better if I just go for this, because I'll still get like the, but now I'll be giving up critical eye, and I have nothing to replace that. Oh, your Rattlers is set. Gives you critical element. Useful. Still not really gonna gesture with it. Still don't really care for it. Okay, so the higher defense is kind of the only thing that I'll be getting out of this. But I'll be giving up. I'm not giving up critical eye. I'll just be giving up speed sharpening. Agitator 1 is still really nice. Yeah, let's just crap that. This is gonna be the weirdest and funniest set. Not like it matters. But I'm going to... Not that. That's better. So it doesn't look like a little too out of place. Decorations I could put on this, because I realize I'm gonna have like a little less. I only had like 1 in that, so Crisis would be fine, I guess. Or I could just put in like a little bit of like fire resistance. Just basically get a deer, so then I would have like at least a low resistance against her. Talk to him. I did not read dialogue at all, so I'm guessing I have to talk to like one of these guys. You guys. Okay, you guys. Why are we following them again? Oh, right. I forgot I didn't finish this. Special... what? Oh, dragon proof. That's actually kind of useless. Okay, alright. Who do I have to talk to for this? I actually don't remember. He says second fleet? How about I just talk to him and he just tells me again, and then I'll just go and talk to the person. Oh. Oh no. Alright. Canteen. I'll just accept it from the handler and then eat immediately.
Hey, partner.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna be much of a hunt, but it'll be something. Let me just... grab what I need. Okay. Hey, you're back in the middle of me doing a quest that I'm having to finish up. I don't care for the special arena, I don't have to do much here. What? Man, I don't know. Yeah, it's not really a quest, more like a just a repel. Well, and that interesting. And there's the girl of the hour. The one that I'm quite literally am not going to have anything less than a no feints on. I refuse. But no, I have to try and get rid of her. Hey ho. Okay, that was all. Yeah, that is particularly why she does that. And you have to be really tight on her attack, because she can just do what she wants. Like that. You know, that would be like a really useful thing if I remember that. How to kill a dragon. Yeah, well, she's kind of one of the more annoying ones. That's the repeller. Yeah, but this is specifically why you can't do a combo strings on her. You're basically not allowed to do like anything regular to her, otherwise she will just straight up punish you for it for like no reason. She's basically, you can only do one attack, and that attack better be a quick attack, otherwise you can't do anything else. She's worse in Master Rank too. Like, she would be a cool monster if it wasn't for the fact that she just doesn't mesh well. With the overall base game. Then there's also the mechanic where her blue flame, cool mechanic. That isn't. You're probably looking at, how did I die? Here's a fun fact. Her hitboxes are not lined up properly. Okay, some monsters in this game hitboxes aren't lined up properly. Her own is specifically just not lined up. So the radius of her actual attacks are much larger than what the game shows it. Yes, this is an issue with the game. No, it isn't. They never fixed it. In Master Rank, she's actually a lot worse. Now, while you could fight her in Master Rank, most people actually never bothered fighting her in Master Rank because she's cancerous. There is some materials in the game that you do need out of her, but she is one of the worst monsters in the game. Now, there is a very particular person that I do know of that defends the crap out of her. And, you know, while I would say that he is right in some regards, I can't give him the win on this one. It's like, she's specifically designed to be as annoying as possible. She has a unique identity, but the problem with it is that she is much harder without really being hard. Usually it's like, oh, it's an attack string or something. It's like, no, she just is able to attack faster than you are capable of moving your character. And those types of fights I don't particularly respect. There's also the fact that her burning effect has to be mitigated. Also that she's basically she's faster than a master rank monster basically. And she has little cooldown strings. She basically is a sped up Teotra. Oh, and she can do this mechanic. How do you get out of it? I don't. You do that. But she will just continuously do that for no reason. She is one of the monsters in the game that you have to use Dragon Seal on. Otherwise, you would have to interact with her mechanic. She was specifically designed by the devs to force you to use Dragon Seal and nothing else. She's kind of like a Alatron before Alatron was a thing, which, you know, would be a cool thing if, you know, Alatron was more fun of a fight than her. And also had like very readable attack strings. Come on, smack her head. Also, she is one of the monsters I refuse to respect at all when it comes to okay, I guess I was pushing forward, by the way, for him to go to her head, but yeah, she could just do that. But for the most part, I should be able to deal with her. The little... Okay, I didn't know you can evade that. Oh yeah, that's her charging her Nova, by the way. And she can just do all of this without... This is why a lot of people just don't like her. Whatever answer you have to her, she just has it tenfold. She's interesting as a monster. I just don't like... I kind of agree with people when I say that she could have been like way better as a hunt, because she is basically everything that nobody wanted, which is that she will turn exactly to where you are, she will attack exactly where you are, she does not care if you are dodging her attack, she will immediately run it up with another. She is specifically the cancer of this game. And it's not really much of a skill thing, it's much of like, how good are you at doing timing? You're kind of just not given a lot of leeway with her. You have to basically disrespect her before she disrespects you. Oh, and yes, she is camping the corner there because she is absolutely waiting to just hit me as soon as I come out. Am I joking? No. I wish I was. God, I wish I was. And yes, she does just have quicker versions of every single one of his attacks. Is it cool? No. No, not really. Because you can't outrange that attack. She will specifically turn it just to be able to hit you. Oh yeah, and she can also do that while she's charging. You go up to punish her for it? Yeah, not punish? What's that? That doesn't exist. You have to basically play against her in a very specific way, and I never really found a way. Probably. Oh yeah, and she can also attack you like out of hits. But mounting her is one of the ways to suppress her. If I could get her to get under the Dragon Eater. And mind you, this is not even the hunt. Because as soon as she gets up, I'm immediately just Dragon Eating her. Yeah, because I don't like her. Period. This is probably one of the dumbest hunts I've actually had to do in this game. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Alright. I somehow live. I'll take it, I guess. Yep, nah, I kinda saw that coming. See how she has no readability in her attack windows? Here's the problem. World teaches you to kind of not anticipate, but basically when an attack has a wind up, you have time to react to it. Her own is basically you don't got time for shit. You are immediately in that attack. If she just decides to do that specific attack, you're screwed. There's no ins, there's no outs, nothing. It's like you basically are thinking what is the most likely she's gonna do. If she does it, then she does it. If she doesn't do that attack, then you're safe. She's basically more close to the old world than new world, but here's the problem. She's faster than majority, if not all, of the old world monsters. Because none of the old world monsters attack this quickly, except Frenzy. And it's one of the reasons why I do not want to deal with this tomorrow. She's a gem, but she definitely needed to be toned down. And the worst part is they didn't tone her down. She's actually one of the monsters that they just basically left as is. But sadly, and I'm gonna say sadly, she is probably never going to touch this franchise ever again after. And it primarily is because no one liked her fight. Some people, like a particular individual, Peek, likes her hunt. I kind of am 50-50 still with it. Because as much as cool as her hunt is, it doesn't work in the way that I believe they wanted it to work. They probably wanted people to be a little bit more smarter on her attack strings and be a little bit more respectful into attacks and everything else, but it's kind of like the same issue that you have with Rise monsters, and it comes down to where most of their attacks are parry based, meaning you can't outposition them which is kind of the same way of how she works. You can't outposition her. You just basically have to pray that she just doesn't do a particular attack and you're able to react to it on time. God. Okay, I'm just thinking. I probably am gonna just upgrade some of my equipment, see which classes I didn't had up, and then do those. Okay, alright. And mind you, I still have to do like 2 quests. So it's like this quest and they want the killer. And yeah,
Nothing will stop us.
I did a longsword the first time, but you can very much tell that they never really balance these. Also, it kind of sucks that I can't get my gold tickets. The blasphemy. It doesn't matter. No, I could technically maybe do out a dragon weapon. Just not in the way that most people would think, but it would be possible. Also, yeah, this is her weapon. It's a blast weapon. It is also was one of the strongest blast weapons in the game. It isn't. She got dethroned really hard. There's a Pacific monster that dethroned her so goddamn hard. I believe everybody rejoiced because you did not need a fighter anymore. But there's this weapon, but problem is I would need a farmer to even get close to that. Then there's the Zox weapons. Not enough. And the damage is nice, but it's not enough. This also relies on handicraft. Majority of the weapons rely on handicraft. And Elder Seal is like a very big thing. So what I'm going to have to do is, I guess we're doing this. Alright. Insect element. I don't think insects get Dragon Seal. But I can put water on this. And there's a reason why we're putting water on the boy. Yeah, Tiasher is specifically extremely weak to it, so rather not have used this. We're not using that. Okay. Should be reasonably fine. I just have to eat for like elemental resistance. That will basically help, and yeah. Luckily her effect is negated by cool drinks. If my thumb can please, thank you. Okay, so my elemental resistance should be enough to tank out most of her hits. I should probably see if I can upgrade some stuff. If I can upgrade the chest piece, I'll be over the moon. Okay. There's not really any armor. I don't have enough money. Okay. Alright. I'm broke. I see how it is. Yeah, John was looking, Ethan was looking for you, man. So, you have fun with that. Any respect I have for this monster is like out the window. I don't like her as much, but we will try. I also do not have enough cold drinks, but we'll be fine. I basically just have to do what I would have to normally do, which is abuse the crap out of this game. Yeah, that is specifically what she was designed to try and do. Just charge into the player, do this and do that. She basically just disrespect as much as possible. Don't like make as hard as a hunt as she wants without really actually putting in the effort. There's also that range right there is deceptive as hell. She's basically what a Frontier was added into the game. Yeah, that is a disgusting one that she would that she loves to do. And also that one, that technically didn't even hit me. But because of how they designed the radius of it, it just does. For instance, you see there, it didn't hit me, and then the other time it did. Yeah, that's specifically. There we go. She may be resistant to blast, but not as damage. I still hate that attack. And that one. That is not fair in the slightest. It's like a guaranteed string of screw you energy. That is deceptively BS. And okay, at least I'm keeping her down pat. But not entirely. And she's gonna immediately do that attack. Okay, that didn't kill me, but okay. Still one of her most bullshit attacks. And that is also one of them, because of course it hits in front of her. I just want to be done. I just want to be done. Let me go. Let me be free. That's all I ask. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be fighting this whore anymore. I can do with a lot of things, man. But you see, when it comes to BS hitboxes, it pisses me the hell off. There's like many things I have a limit for, but you see, when I see a hitbox as clear as day, miss me. Didn't even hit me, by the way, but because of how deceptive it is, and they don't make it clear, like, oh yeah, it flashes back. It's like, no, the hitbox doesn't show that. The visual box doesn't do that. It instead shows something else entirely. I'm not gonna lie. After this, I'm just probably going to end stream. I'm going to grind up a set. Because I wouldn't have an issue with it, right? If the hitboxes were specific. But you see, when you're doing stuff like this, and it just like isn't automatically, and it's automatically hit, and it does automatically high damage, and you can just do that without really any caution at all. it removes the agency of the player. And they probably had some idea. But you see stuff like that, and then the dragging, and then this, it makes the fight feel weird. And then this. This is still one of her more BS attacks, and the Arc Tempered is a guaranteed kill, by the way. If you did not know this, now you know. The Arc Tempered version of this monster is notoriously one of the worst ones, because you can, if you don't meet the DPS check of knocking her down, she could kill you. And back then it was actually damn near impossible to knock her out of it. There's also the fact that the Arc Tempered one was specifically like designed to be faster. So I'm gonna just stop talking and just walk in, because I'm getting tired of this fight, and I would like to be done for the night. This one actually killed me. This is the hunt that kills my energy. What little I had left. Gonna turn around. There it is. Just had to do a little bit of locking in for that one. Grab that. I don't remember what the gold material is. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Seeing how that went, what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna finally just do it for once, I'm gonna grind up some things off stream for tomorrow, especially since I had to do that anyway, because I don't know if you guys know this, but half the items I have are not good. Period. I have to talk to the huntsman. So I talk to him, I get the quest. Lunasha is very weirdly one of just like you get used to her attacks over time, but then it's no remorse, no surrender. It's basically the final hunt. It is a really, really cool spectacle of a hunt. I can't say the same for the monster though. If you are wondering how her set looks like, I believe it's just a blue version of... Yeah, here it is. This is what it looks like. Regardless, I'm so bloody beat. Tomorrow, just sometime tomorrow around noon, I'm going to start back stream. I'm gonna stream out the rest of the day. We're gonna be doing Iceborne, and also we're gonna finish up this quest. I'm not gonna do this quest off screen because I'll be wrong. Why are you looking at the left, buddy? Let's get you away from the left. So yeah, we're not doing this off stream. But once this is out of the way, we'll go straight into Iceborne. I should have some stuff set up, so I'll be able to do Iceborne's whole thing easier. It's just one of the things I can't get is handicraft charm, which is really, really nice for a lot of weapons, but I can't get it because it's out of my reach of maxing it out. But other than that, that's basically it. Thank you for joining me on the stream tonight. It was never supposed to be like a long one. Hope you guys have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. See ya.